What's up, y'all? So I'm supposed to go work out today, but this weather is crazy. So I decided to come to Starbucks because I've been wanting to talk to you guys more about endometriosis. You guys know my page is about fitness and health and fitness, and that doesn't only include your physical body, but that also means mentally and all that comes with it, which includes dating. And so, I've also been wanting to give you guys more knowledge about endometriosis, and so we put it all together today. We're talking about dating with endometriosis. So I want you guys to help me with the dilemma I am having. So the dilemma right now is I am 36 years old, I'm single, and I want a kid. So let me explain to y'all where endometriosis is coming to affect with that. So basically, if you've looked at some of my other videos, and feel free to watch them, um, endometriosis causes infertility. So being 36, you already know at that age, without any medical issues, people are already feeling like their biological clock is ticking and they're running out of time for having kids. So for me, with having endometriosis, with me being, the fact that I work out and I am such, I guess, because I am big on health and fitness, if it wasn't for me having endometriosis, I think I would trust the process of meeting somebody and waiting a little longer to have kids. But the fact that I do have endometriosis, I feel a little rushed. So here's my problem, right? And that's why I want you guys to just chime in, give me some of your feedback. Do I do it alone? And that's with AI, so artificial insemination, and be a single parent. So of course we already know the thing about that. Most people don't want to already be a single parent. And I don't want to be one. I mean, I've waited this long. Why would I wait 36 years to still be a single parent? And I'm not saying anything bad about single parents, but I'm just saying, why would I want to put myself in that situation from the jump, right? I give credit to those who are single parents. And I also want to say I can do it as a single parent. There are a lot of strong men and women out there who are doing it single, and I believe I could be one of them, right? Another thing is, one thing I look for when I am looking for a partner is I don't want somebody who has a child already, just because for me, I look at it as, can you make me a priority as your partner and we build together? Or am I a third wheel to you and your child? Which I totally get it. The child is priority. I'm not gonna argue with nobody on Beyonce internet about that. So please don't nobody come over here talking about that. That ain't what this is about, right? But what I'm saying is, if I'm able to give somebody 100%, I want them to be able to give me 100% as well, right? And then we build that the rest of our family together. So please don't come here arguing about that. So I guess I worry about now being that person on the other side, where now I have a child and someone wants to take me out of the equation because I have a child, and maybe they feel the way I felt at one point, where they feel like because they're coming in the picture with no kids, I won't be able to make them a priority. So I guess we'll have to start dating people who have kids already. So I also want to add the reason why I don't like dating people, and when I say people, I mean women. I don't like dating women with kids is because I've had several experiences. So I've dated a couple of women who have children, and I love kids a lot. And so I think it becomes very hard when it's time to say goodbye. When that relationship doesn't work out, it becomes hard to say goodbye to the child because I also build a bond with them. So I think at this point, I don't have to worry about that anymore. And I'd rather just, if I'm going to date someone, I want us to be able to focus on each other, um, and just really build. So I just wanted to add that part. Okay, so consequence number two for doing it alone would be just that I'm doing it alone. The endometriosis right now has my right tube blocked, and I have to see if it's blocking my left. But just going, so right now the doctor thinks I have to possibly do IVF. So just doing that whole process alone, I'm not sure about that. Like I feel like I would want to be supported in some way. Um, but moving to the pro side of doing it alone is at the end of the day, I get my baby. So, and I think that's pro 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infinity, right? I get what I desire and what I want. All right. And people, there's no right or wrong answer to what I'm bringing to the table, right? I just, this whole point of this video is just kind of be transparent what I'm dealing with when it comes to having endometriosis. It just makes me have to think about things a little differently as far as my timeline. I'm just trying to figure things out.
Let's take a quick second to review the pros and cons of doing it alone.
So the second choice was I could just take my time, meet somebody, and I can either hope we work out and boom, I get my happily ever after. But the thing with that is, let's say I meet somebody, right? And we've been together for a year. We're trying to build that foundation first, that way we, marriage, then a child. Let's say we're together for a year or even two, and we still don't make it to being able to have kids together. We just don't work out. So now I've, I ain't say wasted, but now I've lost 1 or 2 years that I could have been having a baby. When it comes to waiting until I meet someone, the reason why that's also important to me is because the pro side of that is because I do want companionship. I want companionship. I think most of us desire companionship, right? Like, I don't think we were put on this earth to do things by ourselves, right? Adam and Eve had each other. But, um, yeah, I desire companionship. I'll just leave it at that. So, that is a pro to why I would want to take my time and have a partner is I'll have that companionship. I'll have someone to go through the process of having the child with and having a pregnancy with somebody to maybe make it easier. And once again, if you don't know what endometriosis is, please watch one of my videos. But to give you, I guess, an idea of it, real quick summary is that pretty much for me, I have stage 4. So with that, right now, it is hindering a lot of my organs, which also includes some of my reproductive organs. So the longer I wait, the harder it will be for me to get pregnant. And endometriosis can also cause other issues and can lead up to cancer. So, yeah, I just feel it's one of those things too where well, not that I don't, I want to. I am trusting God that whatever's in his will is going to happen. So like I said, this video is really just for one to maybe help somebody else out there who's going through the same thing I'm going through, trying to figure out what do they do at this age. Do they try to have a baby on their own or do they wait it out, right? So I'm hoping that this video helps. Let's get loud in here. It ain't getting loud. So I feel like if this video, if it only helps one person or more, I'll be happy with that. But I really want y'all to help me. What would y'all do in my situation, right? Would you wait and try to find a partner, or would you do it alone? And so far, I will tell you guys that with me trying to do it with a partner, when they find out that a lot of people have sympathy, right? When I tell somebody that I would like to date them, but I have endometriosis, and my timeline for wanting to have kids is a little faster than normal, I thought that scares them. So I guess even if I meet somebody, I would have to make sure I do it slowly.
I just want to add here that I was diagnosed in 2022, so it hasn't been long that I've known, and it's only been about 2 people that I tried getting to know during this time.
So what do you guys think? In my situation at 36 years old, trying to have a baby, do I do it alone, be a single parent? And doing it single, another caveat to that is, do I would you date somebody while they're pregnant? First off, I mean, I'm kind of all over the place with my questions, but I'm kind of curious to know. Would any of y'all date somebody pregnant? Or Is it better for me to just do it alone, the pregnancy, and maybe the first 2 years, and then once the baby, is a toddler, then try to look for someone to date? Or do I put that on hold, find me a partner, and try to build a foundation, and we had this baby together? The thing is, would that relationship work? And I know for somebody come over on here and say, well, not all relationships work anyway. You'll never know. I get that. But I'm just curious on what do you think? Do you wait for a partner or do you do it alone?
So now let's compare both of our options.
So please leave me a comment, subscribe, like, do what you do. Please let me know what you would do. Uh, yeah, I'm really interested to know what you would do. All right, make sure you watch one of my fitness videos, even if you don't want to actually do the workout. All right, you guys, it's been real.